from GenX yesterday, but instead, Wukong, some good engage potential, very strong team fight here from Schalke.
Yeah, I think Wukong will do fine in the lane phase. I don't think it's going to win. Perhaps at level 6 if he catches Dragon. Abbedagge did push in and is hovering around, but Schalke's bot lane can't move. G2 fine, and there's an engage though.
Neon knocked up, heals immediately. Limit trying to body block here. Jankos going underneath the tower with the rampage, and he's rooted, and Jankos is just down. And here comes Gilius. Both flashes still available for Mickey and Reckless. Gilius looking for that stun. Just about gets in range. Mickey yet to burn his flash to try and get away. There it is. And manages to take down themselves. Of course, they have 5 minutes before turret plates fall off. As Limit goes in, Gilius looking for the stun here. Mickey has nowhere to go, no flash available in Schalke.
And I think this is kind of going as we expected. When we looked at the drafts, we saw them being very similar. We think they both have pretty good scaling. They're both going to look to fight around these major objectives.
Strong position on this Xayah as Gilius looks towards the mid lane.
Yeah, Caps has the flash and the Valkyrie.
There is the stun. Abbedagge shuffling in, and Caps doesn't even get time to move. Caps is just
in your environment and being able to play at full potential, whether it's a bit too cold in the room or you're not sitting properly or it just feels like your setup's off. All these small things can distract you, but it looks like Schalke definitely on point this game. Almost a 2,000 gold lead. Looking at the game itself, we've got both neutral objectives coming up, ideas. We've got the Dragon and the Herald. I think the Dragon definitely beneficial for Schalke now that they've already got one, get towards those Dragon Soul points. And the Herald is very, very useful in the mid game to get the mid towers. And Limit is flashing on Mickey.
Flashing in, looking to try and get Gilius around the corner. Jankos on his way as well. TP's coming in from Schalke as they look to join the fight. It's Abbedagge who will come down here. Limit was the one who flashed in, and here comes Caps. Unstoppable Onslaught used. Limit's already down before the fight even really begins. A great explosive cast from Mickey. They look for Neon. They can't quite get there. The Feather Storm coming out, but Caps with the Phosphorus Bomb, with the Valkyrie.
Caps.
G2 are going to clean this one up. It should be an easy enough 3-0.
There was no one there to respond. Caps had the mid push. Abbedagge was forced to TP in, and Caps also had the package. So that team fight went so in favor of
TP because he did not have priority in mid. There was a wave underneath his tower.
The Herald for themselves because of the tempo. When they're at the base after taking the mid tower, they all went top side and using this Herald to get mid tier 1 as well. So the gold does come down a little bit in the wave first, which makes it very difficult for him to last hit because he's under tower and he's scared of getting dove.
You can see already Abbedagge and Gilius. They're trying to shadow each other, but they have to back away. Mickey coming in from the side as well, has that explosive cast. And look at the damage from Jankos. Turbo Chemtank with KaiSser jumping in as well. Reckless looking for the killer instinct. Abbedagge had to flash away.
Yeah, exactly like I was talking about. G2 are playing so well over wave 2, but G2's comp's a lot easier to execute, right? Jankos can go in, Mickey can go in. Limit's just flashing in.
He flashes in straight onto Mickey. They get the stun onto him as well. Mickey puts the explosive cast down. Neon coming in for the chase as well, and another stun lands onto Mickey, and Neon gets the kill.
As Schalke controlled the whole river, and what they did, they invested their time that Mickey was dead to run top. See how one kill can actually backfire if you don't use the time that you have when that person's dead effectively.
Well, it feels like both teams just trading around vision. Cap's going to get stunned up here, uses the Valkyrie to get away. TP coming in from Wonder. There's the unstoppable onslaught, and there is no way out of it. Reckless gets the kill onto Gilius. Now the chase is on. Wonder trying to double bounce his way in. Jankos on a rampage looking for the flank here. Featherstorm flash is not enough. Jankos goes on a killing spree, and Limit pops the Unbreakable Will to try and get himself away as the top lane tower slowly gets chipped away. Limit will fall, and you said a 20-minute Baron might be a little bit risky here, KaiSser. But if 3 of the enemy team are dead, it's pretty darn easy.
That was quite an overreach from Gilius. He tried to find the pick onto Caps with his flash, but G2 again just collapsed in time. They punished them for this engage, and G2 just blew this whole game wide open with just Schalke's mistake. They capped
a few moments ago. You have to start looking at the items, and because of these kills, because of these fights, G2 have started to develop an item lead. Collector, apart from Limit, Schalke don't have an engage tool.
Yeah, I think all you see here is Wonder will push in the next bot wave and move towards mid after this wave, but Schalke need to find a fight, they need to find a pick, so that's why Broken Blade's looking for the ultimate, but Wonder uses the hop, gets away, and now all of G2 can collapse and start hitting his mid tower when the wave comes in, and to me, Jankos has been playing fantastically so far. Ever since that early game death he had under the tower, he's just stepped it up, and in all these team fights, he's collapsing first and playing them very well.
And notice that something KaiSser was talking a lot about in draft was he wants to see the Wukong getting these flank behind and engage. That is another way Schalke can start fights, but because of the amount of pressure that Wonder is generating and with the good vision setup from G2, Broken Blade has never had this opportunity to find a good flank off, which means that all your engage is relying on Limit gain, mid prio, and face check. Now, as you already said, Limit looking for a flank.
Did you see the damage on that rocket? He has the package as well. Limit has to try and find engage, but Caps can cancel it.
Like, how do you engage 7,000 gold behind? G2 can start up the Infernal Soul here. Sorelia's from Limit, but there is the package to try and get away. Broken Blade stepping forward, Limit eats all of his HP. Dragon goes down. Wonder building up the Mega. Jankos going in. Onslaught of Shadows is available, and he just rampages over the cow. Onslaught of Shadow comes out. Abbedagge forced away. He flashes. Broken Blade now on the front line, trying to get away from Reckless, Mickey, and Wonder. Wonder nars him into the wall, and Broken Blade is going nowhere today. Jankos chasing off the rest of Schalke all on his lonesome. But here comes Wonder, and here comes Mickey. G2 not satisfied with 2. They're looking for every kill they can get. Another one goes into the back pocket. Wallop lands on Abbedagge. Gilius forced away as Rekkles takes the kill. Abbedagge gets 1, but that's an ace, and G2 have won this game at the 27-minute mark.
Give them an inch and they will take a mile. Schalke looked promising in the early game, but a couple of mistakes when it comes to execution of some of their fights and some of their plays, and G2 immediately punished them. Flawless execution in the mid to late game from G2, and they're going to end this game in a confident fashion.
Yeah, the early game looks shaky, but never doubt G2, right? A couple thousand gold behind is nothing to them. They just punished the mistakes from Schalke, overreaching in the mid lane a couple of times. First with a couple...
Oh, the Darius insta-lock.
Okay, but I don't think Darius likes playing against Ash Brom, to be fair, but we'll see.
Solo queues for the gap close. It's very, it catches you off guard a lot, the Darius. With the Ghost level 1, he can actually get a solo kill with the amount of damage he has from his passive.
Limit just flashed in there.
He likes to flash in, it seems.
Yeah, but he didn't get anything for it. In fact, they're even going to get the stun back here onto Neon, who's used the cleanse to try and get away. Limit now stunned up with the concussive blows. There's no heal for him. And Limit is just dead in the bottom lane. He flashed double knock, and Neon might go down. He has to flash away.
They base. Rekkles is coming back to bot lane with double longsword. Jankos is here though. Abbedagge has Ghost, he pops it, he has the bubble as well. There's a top wave stacking, maybe look for a dive here.
Now looking to try and kill off Wonder, decimate down, Wonder down to about 100 HP, and he's ticking. Paddle Star put in the face as Abbedagge get the knockback here onto Caps, but Caps isn't going to tank. Here's the TP. I think Abbedagge and Broken Blade are going to join this fight.
Another TP.
Has to try and flash away, but Caps is already dead. Broken Blade will join the fray at the end.
Limit and Gilius both covering for mid, flashing for Mickey.
Yeah, immediately Mickey knows that he can go in here for Neon, but Neon does have the cleanse, will get himself back underneath the tower, and even through the exhaust should be able to survive. Abbedagge gets heal, now has the flash back up, and Caps is going to pull flashes away. Abbedagge channeling.
Even if Mickey has the push.
You have to give credit to Neon as well, surviving in the 2v2. We saw how much G2 were trying to invest onto it. Gilius just trying to get the wave away from this frozen state as Rekkles and Mickey now push in. Jankos doesn't have the onslaught of shadows yet, as we said. That early disadvantage costing him those levels. Mickey looking for the stun here. Limit, though, will be the first to fall in the fight. Just about taken out by Rekkles. Gilius running forward. Doesn't have the mana to land that bear stance. And Rekkles still on the chase here with the volley. Abbedagge working his way down from the mid lane. Neon tries to turn it back around, but he can't quite get the Neon with the redemption. Abbedagge just in range. Now Rekkles has to flash away. The paddle star will find its mark. Abbedagge can't quite get the damage down.
A lot of it is just off the back of Limit. I think that he's taking advantage of the fact that it's much easier for him to roam and impact the map as Jankos now goes in.
Onslaught of Shadows used. Gilius does not have the flash. It's just off cooldown. He can't get away. Rekkles now 4-0 on this Ash. And Jankos is on the chase. The arrow available for Rekkles, as you say. Shockwave, stopwatch. Abbedagge still underneath the tower. Is going to try and jump his way around with the portal jump, but the ball is there. Straight in the face.
How you can set up plays. And Limit a few times now has gone into Raptors and then Hex Flash over the wall onto a flashless Orianna.
Picked up those couple of early kills. However, he's at a CS disadvantage. 2 Caps, so gold in that mid lane is actually in favor of the G2 man. Rekkles 4-0 as we see a fight happening in the top lane. Wonder tried to trade against Broken Blade and Gilius. Wonder doesn't really have anywhere to go here. Flashes over the wall with the decimating smash. Got a bit of alcove gaming, and Broken Blade will bring down the guillotine. The arrow goes wide. Wonder in the zombie form from the death as he got his head chopped off, but won't be able to do too much more.
Yeah. G2 pushed in bot, and they went for a full lane swap. It seems 11 minutes on the clock, plating's falling off in 3, and the Herald is up. So G2 want to make sure that they can secure that before they do fall. As Dragon's dead, right? Yeah, bot lane power, you want to move, and Gilius is going in.
Why is this Schalke just continually going on the front foot? This is actually not how they play it at all during the regular season. They are forcing G2 away. However, G2 are willing to answer. They have that Scion ultimate. They can engage if they want. It's a 5v5 brawl here in the top side river. Limit trying to step forward. Decimating smash doesn't quite land. Gilius there with a stun. The paddle star goes wide. Patience on Shirley very low as that Rift held might reset, but here we go. The knock-up, Mickey already dead. Rift held secured for G2, and Schalke will not be willing to run away from this one. They're trying to chase Wonder down. He uses the unstoppable onslaught to get himself away. Heal out. Gilius, flash, stun, straight onto Wonder, and now even the decimating smash won't save him. Wonder dies once again. Jankos stunned up. There's a Sleepy Trouble bubble there for them as well as Wonder tries to use the zombie to do as much as he can. Rekkles snipes him across the wall.
To regroup around the objective.
Yeah, Limit misplaying the engage there, and Schalke play this smartly. They know they want to reset the Herald, but Wonder and Mickey go way too deep. I just think they over-chased.
I think Caps also had to appreciate that if he tried to come in from the flank, he'd get collapsed on, and now it's G2 on the collapse.
Arrow lands onto Gilius, nowhere for him to go. Rekkles has 6 kills.
What Caps did in that last fight, because by making the choice to get the 2 plates in mid, he then set up for the Herald play, which then allowed him to get all this gold and open up the map even more. So huge props to the decision-making from G2, because even after
He lost a lot of creeps in all these fights, so that's going to hurt him the later the game goes. Limit going in. Wonder has the ult to escape, though.
Importantly, Broken Blade picked up a couple of kills in those last 2 fights, and with the guillotine, tries to chop down Wonder. Broken Blade tanks up the tower for a long time. Wonder actually might be able to take out Gilius here, who will just about be able to get away
We'll
with
have to see what soul it is after this one falls. Schalke has the first, G2 have one for themselves now. It's going to be an Ocean Soul, but still 3 dragons away for either team, so at least 30 minutes on the clock before we will see an Ocean Soul come out, but G2 controlling the spot side of the map. Arrow goes out.
Arrow connects once again, and you can see Abadagi really doesn't have anywhere to go. Reckless
To actually spot them out, and they're smartly going to decide to back off.
Yeah, I think we're seeing a great demonstration of how you play around numbers, right?
Into the Darius. Darius was on the side lane. Let's send members into that lane so we push him out, and the only thing Schalke can do is respond by putting numbers themselves, but they lose the team fight. If they start a team fight, this Ashe is 7-0-0, 2 items,
Oh,
17 minutes.
steps, Limit goes in, the apprehend, shut down on the cow is not really the target you want it to go to, but Schalke will take whatever they can get right now. G2 able to walk away with the rest of their players.
Yeah, really good pick from Schalke. They managed to catch out Caps. G2 looking for more here, but the problem is, the thing I want to look at here is Schalke are losing so many waves with these fights. Abadag is down 40 CS, Neon's down 10.
Here we go.
They know they're hit, they know they're in this push.
Here we go, Limit going in, looking for the knock-up, and the dive is in. Killer Instinct goes out from Neon, there's the shutdown. A Reckless has died alongside him. Mickey pays for...
Grouping up as either a 3 or 4 man unit and looking for picks, and Schalke, really good punish on the bot side of the map. Looks like that's not going to stop him.
Well, Reckless has 2 items right now. The Phantom Dancer already complete. Here goes Limit going back. Yanko's trying to get in, and Limit's knocked up straight away. The apprehend only lands onto Mickey. Limit stunned, down to about a third of his HP, and Reckless just opens up with the Ranger's focus. There's the shockwave. Broken Blade knocked back, gets the kill onto Mickey. Is really on. Gilius has nowhere to go. G2 pick up 3 quick kills.
Straight away. So the Darius pick is very strong against these tanks, but in the end, Schalke just lose the fight.
And Neon, he can't approach the fight because he doesn't have...
Complete now, though. Yanko takes for the flank. Here comes Broken Blade. Shockwave's gonna land. Limit down to half HP already. Neon dives onto Cabs on the backline. TP coming in from G2. And now Neon is in the total wrong position. Wonder charges in with the unstoppable onslaught. Cabs stepping forward and Reckless can open up. He's untouched. Look at that Ashe as he just rips through Schalke. Nothing that they can do because the Ashe is untouched for the entirety of the fight.
Oh,
and
no,
now Neon, I'm sorry, my man, but in a 5v1, I know which odds I'm gonna take. G2 every day of the week. Neon will delay for as long as he can, but with no flash, no ult, no hope
Wasting
of
all the
surviving.
time.
He's gonna waste a ton of time, as you say, Eddie, but in the end, he will be shut down by
So,
Caps.
I think they might look for an engage here.
Limit doesn't have a way to get away from this. Pops the unbreakable will. The arrow's already
Chain
connected.
CC
There's the
again.
decimating smash.
Oh, he
Sleep
can't
down.
play the game!
He just can't move! Oh, that's so unlucky for Limit. Really nothing he can do, not tanky enough. Schalke try and step forward, but that Baron's already down to 2,000 HP. And it is Dunzo, almost stolen away by Abadage, but couldn't.
Caught out.
Caps has been caught out a few times this game, once in the bot lane from the Fnatic Brush, and perhaps once again here in top lane.
Tower and base, maybe Caps can try to cancel him and play around with him a bit, but he doesn't have the vision to do so. So 2 towers for Schalke in the end. So that's pretty good, but they have to stop the siege of the Baron.
Inhibitor tower, the target here for G2. Neon backing away, Caps looking for the stop. Neon actually looking in for the killer instinct, the shockwave available for Caps, but he misses! Neon sidesteps it, and in the 1v1, Neon almost comes out clutch. But Caps is having none of it. Caps takes the kill, G2 take the inhibitor, and Wonder goes unstoppable. He's charging in for the win. He wants this game to be over with.
Where's he going?
And he's charging
Vin Diesel!
Look, the question mark
G2
face
is
coming out from
following Apple
Yankos.
Maps these days instead of Google Maps, putting the wrong coordinates on his GPS. Mickey gets guillotined, and now G2 may just have to back away. Wonder's rejoined the fight, rejoined his team. Gonna get apprehended, and he was in the middle of a decimating smash there. Decimate comes out from Broken Blade as well. The paddle self, Broken Blade will have the ult reset.
Clean.
The dodge with the stride breaker, but the gargoyle stone
Another one.
is just
Another one.
too enough.
Yeah, too many shields for Broken Blade to break through. They almost got another kill onto Wonder, but the kill onto Mickey stops the siege. And Neon's playing top, you have to respect it. Spells like the Scion, the Hecarim, the Orianna. It's even harder to step up to start contesting the front line, let alone kill them.
Oh, TP. Here we go. Broken
Blade,
Blade.
that's flash.
Reckless is in base.
Reckless is in base. He can't join the fray, but only 2 players from Schalke are here, and Broken Blade already down to half HP. There's the kind of instant game from Neon. The sleep's going to land only onto Mickey. Yanko stunned up. The shockwave hits 1. G2 able to back away. The arrow still connects onto Limit as here comes another apprehend.
Oh,
the
what?
sleep, the gargoyles, the shields, not enough, shut down. And now Broken Blade can really open up with those successive guillotines. Limit is down. Wonder able to help kill Broken Blade, and Reckless has joined the fray, but a little bit too late. He's shut down. Abadage and Neon can push forward. It's 2v2. Mid laner and AD carry versus mid laner and jungler. Abadage goes it alone. Neon's going to join the fight. Abadage flashes away, and near Cathian rains hell upon Jankos. Schalke find a fight in the bot side.
And what's crazy, G2, they were having a bit of fun earlier. They felt like that the game was won.
Abadage shockwave. Caps just looking for the auto attacks. The Everfrost comes out. Neon dives in. Caps able to flash away and get the kill. And now Neon is on his lonesome. The arrow connects here, but the sleep was walked through there by Reckless. He does have the flash. Turbo Chemton coming out from Gilius, looking for the chase here. That's a very speedy bear. Flash, bear, slap, TP coming out from G2, and Gilius is already down. Reckless with his 500th playoff kill. Wonder coming in, and the pain train is not stopping at the Schalke station. G2 able to pick up another couple in this top lane fight, and all that came from Abadage being in the shop just a little too long.
Yeah, Schalke chasing again for the kills. They have to find something. There's 1 minute on the Dragon. You have to argue if they could get some kind of fight, they could have contested this Ocean Soul, but G2 turn it. They win the fight. The TP comes in. Reckless even had flash in case he needed to use it. Abadage is up in 5 seconds though. The waves are coming in. They have a bot wave and a mid wave. Maybe G2 want to look to end, but still, 20 seconds on Neon. That's the most crucial part of Schalke.
This game has been a Reckless show. 14-2-6, 500 kills in the LEC playoffs as G2 look to go 2-0 up in this series. Schalke really can't do too much about it. Gilius stepping forward, but he is back to the fountain. The Nexus the target in a moment because G2 can taste a little steak on the menu. Limit shockwaved. And how now, Brown Cow? He's down. Broken Blade next. Neon the last one standing. And after all the kills are secured, G2 secure the Nexus.
That game,
I really think Schalke's draft here is really strong. They got a counter pick top. They're able to deal with TF. They have really good team fight and they have really good scaling on this Jinx. They have G2 has
recalls. Because of how quickly she can clear the wave, she can also get off pretty good recalls herself, but I've got to focus on the top.
Gilius ghosting in, Wonder knockback. Does still have the flash, is going to use it early. Gilius still underneath the tower here. We'll be able to get the kill. And that Hecarim paying off for Schalke.
Because that's going to be probably the biggest swing factor when it comes to the early game. You can see Neon and Limit very aggressive.
He messed up his combo. He's only got the headbutt left. Has already used the pulverize. Jankos on the chase. Watch out, Neon. The double knockup from Limit isn't going to be enough. Gilius coming in, has the onslaught of shadows. Here's the TF coming in with that Destiny. They're looking for Limit. Gold card hits Gilius, but Cap should be donated this kill. You can see Reckless actually. Oh. Reckless. Well, I thought he wasn't going to take it.
Buff means you have the mana to do so. Jankos going towards the spot side, and Schalke have started out the Herald, so Schalke's bot lane needs to be careful here.
Oh, engaged from Mickey, but it's knocked back by Limit. The chase is on. Reckless with the relentless pursuit, looking for Neon. Mickey's almost down. Neon gets it. Gets excited, but Reckless will take him out. Jankos goes in with a watch out, but the turnaround from Limit is here. Jankos trying to get
the bigger thing is the other side of the map, right? They get the Herald, they get the whole top side. As there's a fight in mid.
Caps flashes away. Rampage still going to connect. There's a shockwave. Hits onto him. Caps fleeing with a red card, and Limit gets the kill. Jankos now caught in the middle of 3, but the Loathing Lullaby will just about take him out. Schalke with another kill. Abadage gets it from beyond his nap time. And Schalke now get mid push. They have Rift Herald to use bot if they want it. Gilius chasing down here. Neon is level 7. Doesn't quite have the flash limit behind Mickey as well. And Mickey not yet level 6. Mickey has no way to get out of this one. Lands the knockup. The Super Mega Death Rocket goes a little bit wide. Neon stunned underneath the tower will use the cleanse. Another couple of plates in the bot lane, and Schalke really blowing this game wide open. 11 minutes in, this is going to be a 2,500 gold lead.
This is massive for Schalke. They're going to herald the bot tower. Jinx gets a kill. She gets a full tower.
From Limit. He still has a level advantage over Mickey, who's yet to hit 6, who's been caught out a fair amount of time.
Very little options. The only person who can be targeted is Abadage. He has no cleanse, but he has the Mercs. Wonder.
TP coming in from Broken Blade. They're looking for Wonder underneath the tower. Explosive Cask is available here for Limit. Wonder knocked back, trying to tank up as much as he can, but there's really nowhere for him to go. Limit takes the kill. TP comes in from Abadage towards the mid lane as well. Wonder in his zombie form is killed off.
Abadage needs to be careful here. I think G2 can get a lot on the cross map if they get to the tower, but he has to be careful.
Destiny underneath the tower. Caps uses the rocket bell to get in. Mickey with the knock-up, and Abadage, he tried to be careful, but there's nowhere for him to go with the flash, and now Reckless has to try and flash away from Gilius, who takes the kill himself. Loathing Lullaby stopped with the onslaught of shadows. Perfect execution there from Gilius, as Limit chases Mickey down. Mickey dies. Caps now going to get chased out. Apprehend with the flash. Broken Blade brings down the axe. to the head of Caps. Meanwhile, Neon has just...
And just look at the map, Vedius, could you just do a mini-map zoom for me? Because Caps is bot, so where can he ult? The only place he can ult is mid. And Jinx has cleanse, she has flash. It's impossible to engage on her with Gragas around. And Broken Blade just keeps pushing in top waves and moving mid.
Collapse.
And now Caps is getting collapsed on.
Limit's coming in, Jankos getting collapsed on as well. Limit has the body slam. Jankos in a 1v1 versus the enemy support is losing out, and Broken Blade finds his mark. Looking for the Reckless here, gets the guillotine down. Gold card locked in by Caps, stun coming out as well, but Mickey realizes he has to run. Here's the exhaust, there's the onslaught of shadows, and Caps, that's half his health with a single axe blow. TP coming in, Caps pops the stopwatch to survive through the hemorrhage. TP comes in from Wonder. Mickey was able to kill off Broken Blade towards the back of the fight, but he is going to sacrifice his life for that. Neon will be gifted this kill. The... Oh, that was... That's cheeky.
He's going to take them on a magical journey. Mickey's not letting them kill him yet.
It's not Bard, it's Alistar.
It gives him a free counter pick into the Scion with the Darius. Then you have Twisted Fate Scion Alistar into a Darius. There's no damage there to kill him when he builds Merc Shreds.
I like the Schalke are now just playing towards the top side. They still have the Herald, so they can break these tier 2s, but most importantly, they can get all this deep vision around the top side jungle, so they can start
ult. Broken Blade running at him. Limits engage. And then Neon outranging him, so he has a lot of things to deal with. I wouldn't be surprised to see him pick up something like a rapid fire cannon.
Well, if you're going to put your eggs in any basket, the Reckless basket is a very good one. Got 16 kills in the last game.
At 3 items, I can tell you right now, he's going to be feeling pretty comfortable with the range that he's going to get.
So he is so strong, and they're going to look for the fight. G2 have some control, though. If Broken Blade dies really quickly and G2 can just chain CC him and take him down, they could win the fight. But Broken Blade found the engage!
He finds Caps with the upper hand. Caps flashes away, but there's no escape from the Broken Blade. He brings down the hammer, and Caps is dead. Decimating Smash going to go wide as well. The explosive cast hits onto Wonder. He pops his ult to try and get away. Mickey does have the flash, but doesn't really have anywhere to go. Schalke get 2 and will get the Mountain Soul.
The fight was over before it even started. That was such a clean fight coming out from Schalke, and the punish.
And he found him instead.
And now Schalke with the
gets down, and then Caps pays for it. He gets taken down. Mickey has to run for his life, and Wunder has to ult out as well.
Even harder to chip away at these players.
This could be dangerous, though, from Schalke. Broken Blade is in mid. They're going for the 4-1. Maybe G2 just want to find an engage or try to catch up Broken Blade. They have 2 options here. They're going on to Reckless, though. Broken Blade might get caught.
Destiny coming out as well. Broken Blade going to get put to sleep, going to get stunned, and the kill goes to Reckless. Shut down for the Sivir. A sacrifice.
The late game is just so ridiculous that I wonder if G2 made the call there. We'll just give it.
Maybe he was trying to bait his flash, but Reckless smartly spell shields. Very common thing from Gragas is just E forwards, and then most of the time
he has an item advantage, but Schalke have the map set up, so they're going to continue the siege.
Yep. Top wave coming in, it's stacking very big.
Oh, Jankos pops the stopwatch, shockwave goes wide, Caps going in with a rapid fire cannon, stuns out Abadage, but you can see just no damage.
No damage.
From the Twisted Fate right there. Broken Blade's pushing in the mid wave, Limit stepping forward, Looting Lullaby available, there's another gold card, Caps trying to do what he can, the Looting Lullaby goes out, there's the sleep, here's the Destiny, and here go G2. Reckless, how many auto attacks are you going to get down in this fight? Broken Blade takes 2, Caps gets onto the back line as Neon is forced away, Limit trying to get away as well, but Reckless is on the hunt and on the chase, and the shutdown comes out. Neon down, Jinx down, but here comes the Noxian Guillotine! Broken Blade cutting through G2 as quickly as he can as Caps. Now it's all on him to do what he can. Broken Blade! Broken with the Decimate, heals himself back up. Caps with the shock. It's a pentakill! It's a Quadra! And Broken Blade bring down the axe! Looking for the pentakill, can't quite get it now. Wonder trying to get over the wall. Broken Blade pulls him right back in! A pentakill for Broken Blade!
And Schalke, they have done it. They will get themselves a huge win. They will make their way, and they will still fight in this series as they take down G2 off the back of a pentakill.
Oh man, all of G2 went onto the back line, but they forgot about Broken Blade. He picks up a pentakill, baby.
What's a performance from Schalke? They waited, and at the opportune moment they struck. They get their first win in this series versus G2.
Full Scion, and yep, he's running back to Darius.
Yep. Okay, so I think that the biggest concern we have right now for Schalke is that they engage once again.
Grab, so now it comes down to the bot prio. Who can push in this mid wave and who can move from bot first?
And neither of the junglers have smite. Limit's going to try and trade him onto Mickey. There's the track repel stun, but the condemn into the wall. Mickey should just be dead here. Nowhere for him to go. Gets the shield from the knock-up, ignites onto Neon, but there's the cleanse heal coming out from Reckless. Mickey's going to try and flash back up towards this bush. Reckless now the next target is Limit. Charges up that stun and charges straight into the wall. Flash onto Reckless as well, who doesn't have a flash, doesn't have a heal, doesn't have anywhere to go apart from back to the safety of the tower. now, and Neon tumbles in, finds the shot, and Schalke have
Poor play from Mickey, in my opinion. He did see that Neon was freezing, but he didn't have actually any other information on anyone else, and now
They don't know
Jankos.
Jankos is here. Flash, stun, and Neon caught out, but he's able to get away with the flash of his own. Limit gonna get the stun here onto Jankos. Dragon goes down. Gilius now level 6, coming down to join the party. Jankos only level 4. Flash, bear slap. Neon gets his second kill of the game, and now Reckless is the new target. Another bear, another slap. Reckless slapped into the wall as well, and Gilius will take the kill. Schalke 4-0 up 2,000 gold ahead, but here comes Caps. Can he do something in this bottom lane? Jankos still only level 4. Will be able to kill off Limit here as Caps comes in to secure the final auto attack.
Now they have the bot advantage, they have a mid advantage, they have a top advantage, they have a jungle advantage. Right now there is a big team diff all across the board. Can we have a quick look at the gold and see where some of these big differences are coming from? So
Keep G2 underneath their towers, and the Vayne obviously outscales the majority of AD carries in the game, especially given this game state.
here we
TP's
go.
coming in though, Schalke can match.
This is Caps. Mickey going in with a knock-up. The Magna Storm brings them back. Wonder and Caps going in. They're looking for Neon. They're looking for the Vayne. Reckless dives in with a killer instinct, and Neon really has nowhere to go. Tries to tumble out, but can't do it. The shockwave in. Shutdown goes over to Reckless as they look for a couple more kills. G2 coming in, 5 alive still, and Schalke running for the wins, running for the hills. Gilius put to sleep. Limit chased off towards the bottom side of this fight. Gilius just about able to get away until Caps swoops in and takes his name, puts him in his death note. Jankos will kill off Limit in the end, and G2...
Entire game apart from Jankos. As Limit's looking for Jankos, he might have to use it now though.
But pulverized Gilius coming in with the stun as well. Jankos flashes away, but has he been able to get far enough? With the blooming burst, is able to escape. Neon popped the final hour as well. Here's the Rift Herald in that top lane, was just secured by Schalke. He's going to take down this...
difference.
Could be a fight here though.
He's going to Hex Flash in, Limit. That
Silence
was
coming in
so
as well, though.
close. Mickey going in, the sign
Here comes Wonder!
The Magna Storm draws in 3, the lilting lullaby available for Abadage. Lands the shockwave, has already killed
From range, meaning Neon can't step up too far. Even though Schalke get a kill, they're gonna have to drop this dragon.
They're looking for
Gilius.
Gilius has the flash coming up soon though.
Killer Instinct is available here for Reckless. There is the shuffle. Caps brings Gilius into Reckless's
This is in
waiting.
your eyes and you have to take him out as well. But Schalke have enough tools, I think, to manage with it. But G2 have control of the game, so Schalke need to make sure that they respect it and they look to make on G2's mistakes. I was thinking there's a dive coming in though.
Magna Storm going in, Neon able to survive. Watch Neon in the back of the fight. Mickey just rained through the silver bolts, doing a lot of work. Caps trying to step in, but here goes Neon once again. Jankos, half HP with a single auto. The heal used. Wonder now the next target. Lilting Lullaby available. Neon puts a Broken Blade going in. Can't quite get the damage. Manages to survive the Acathian rain that came back from Reckless.
What a very aggressive dive from G2 that they did not need to make. Caps now could still be in some danger, but he's going to disengage from that. But the reality is G2 tried to dive when Broken Blade had his TP up.
Vayne gets room, and when Vayne gets items, that is deadly.
Completely agree.
Importantly, Neon does not make final. Schalke here need this win. They're going to force us to a game 5, and you see how much it means to them.
Look for a
Here's
fight here,
the
though.
X-Flash. Limit goes in, Reckless immediately flashes away. The shortgate doesn't quite connect, and here comes the Magna Storm onto the backline. Neon stunned up, but the cleanse is able to keep himself alive. Mickey gets the kill. And now we're going to look to keep on pushing forward. There's Caps. Jankos down to half HP, but Abadage was...
Really good flash from Reckless to avoid the limit engage, but then the 2 supports die. It is this drowsy that then comes through from Jankos. These type of plays I love, but G2 reads it, they predict it, they answer it, and here's the engage from Mickey.
Mickey goes on to Neon. They know he's got no stuns. And goodbye, Vayne. Wonder charges in for the kill. G2 are just picking Schalke apart right now.
Yeah, Neon didn't have the flash to stop that engage. Very clean from G2. They're starting up this Baron though. Gilius does not have the flash. The blast cone is up though, so he could blast cone over. He has the smite. Jankos has smite too. Abadage still has the shockwave, and Limit has flash. There could be a big wombo here.
Gilius needs to get to that blast cone. 3,000 HP on the Baron. Limit trying to step forward. Gilius standing there waiting. The channel coming out. They're looking for the knocker, but there's only 1,000 HP on the Baron. Gilius could steal it. The shockwave comes out. It's 100.
Oh, they got it!
Abadage! For Schalke secures the Baron. And
Did he not have smite? Did I like...
Jankos had smite,
He
100%.
must have had smite, because I was looking at that 100, and it wasn't... That was 150 HP for like a while.
Yeah, that was
you know
a
what
while.
I mean?
In that choke point that makes it so difficult. Limit going in, gets the knock up, but it's Wonder. He's a tank.
Oh,
He's
apprehend.
knocked against the wall there with the apprehend. Wonder able to flash away. Dragon down to about 6,000. Here comes Limit. They're looking for Wonder, but there's the Gargoyles, and look at just how tanky that Scion is. Knocks in Guillotine isn't going to be enough. The Dragon secured there by G2, third Ocean Dragon of the game. Hemorrhage stacks ticking on Wonder. He's able to survive for a long time. Broken Blade pops his stopwatch, but the Attract Repel available for G2. Broken Blade flashes
The recalls, there's one of them. Looks like it didn't hit onto anyone, and Schalke are going to base, but they're going to lose 2 towers for Wunder's ultimate. I feel like going on midwave so much.
The thing is, Schalke have about 40 seconds before they need to pick something. They have to
Oh,
go in.
yes!
The combo
both carries.
flashes away, puts up the divide, and manages to get the shield. Magnet Storm coming in for Mickey. He will sacrifice himself. Caps survives. Reckless survives.
They need to watch out though, there's a dragon spawning in 15 seconds. That could be the Ocean Soul. Look at Caps and Reckless. They're sprinting to this dragon. I think Schalke needs to run there quickly. Abadaga needs to TP in now after basing. Broken Blade as well. If G2 get this dragon, that could be so difficult the later this game goes on. TP coming in from Abadaga.
Caps
Looks like they call
is
Jankos.
Caps is starting it right now. Jankos might be caught, but he still has the lilting lullaby. Caps has started up the dragon across the wall. There's the unstoppable onslaught.
Gillies doesn't have
Trying to
smite.
Step in. He doesn't have smite, and that's the dragon you have to feel. Caps is going to be able to secure it. He throws it away! He didn't have smite! How on earth did he do that? They kill off Wunder as well! And somehow...
Game 5.
Here we are, Schalke pushing in, looking to take G2 to Game 5, looking to do what Mad Lions did in Spring 2020, looking to do what Fnatic did in Summer 2020 and force G2 down to the lower bracket. Broken Blade said it in an interview in Ready Check.
Limit,
Momentum
look at Limit, look at Limit!
is everything. Here goes Limit, in with the Hex Flash. Mickey trying to jump up, the Magnet Storm lands onto 2. Caps can open up, look at the damage from the soldiers, but it's just not enough. Mickey is already dead, and now Schalke, 5 players strong on the front foot, force G2 back. G2 have to turtle within their base as Schalke with the cannon wave pushing in, puts up a line of soldiers. The Emperor reigns over his kingdom right now as Mickey goes in. Broken Blade flashes in. Limit goes onto the back line as well with the Magnet Storm on the back. It's going to do a lot of work to shut down. Broken Blade opens up with the Noxie Guillotine. Wonder the next target. Ooh. It's all on Caps. It's all on Reckless. Neon still alive. Still has that GA. The Gargoyle Stoneplate will keep Wonder alive. 2 for 1 in favor of Schalke. Null fear so far.
Broken Blade has TP though. He can TP back. He's basing right now. Although Caps is zoning them away. Where is he TPing? He's TPing next to the entrance of the red buff. This dragon's going down quickly, but there's no smite for G2. Gilius can secure this.
TP coming in from Wonder as well.
He gets it.
Taken by Abadaga.
Oh no!
Caps puts the wall in the wrong.
It was a front-to-back team fight that Schalke just melted through that front line. That was so well played from Broken Blade, flashing in, one-shotting Jankos, and then the rest of the team just immediately follow up. Schalke have been getting the better of G2.
Vayne is going to kill anyone in 1 or 2 auto attacks. It's going to do so much damage, and G2 have to respect it. Caps no flash. It's so hard for him to walk up.
Schalke will take these 2 waves, and it gives
Look at Limit, look at Limit!
just to clear out. Limit
He found Caps!
He gets pushed back, the shockwave, but still connects, and Caps is gone. Magnet Storm coming out, Limit's underneath the tower, he's still able to survive. Reckless has to flash away, Neon going forward, tumbling in, looking for the kills here onto G2, and Schalke have done it, they found 2 kills, and they have found the silver scrapes, but for them it is a golden moment, as they shut down G2, the sleep coming out. Broken Blade going back in, but Schalke, all they have to do is take down these 2 Nexus towers and then the Nexus. Wonder, Reckless, and Jankos. Can you do anything? Because there's a minion and a cannon here. And Reckless is down. Schalke somehow have managed to defeat G2, and they will take us all the way to Game 5.
The reverse sweep is on the table. A little bit more engaged, and they're going to stick with comfort. Remember that during the regular season, when Broken Blade got his hands on this champion, he demolished G2 Esports with it. And of course, he did play Syndra at bot lane, I believe.
Jankos spotted again.
Oh, they engage, double flash, double knock up. The stun lands and first blood to Reckless, but here comes the TP. Broken Blade going to join the fray. Infernal Chain splashed away there by Reckless. Does have the stage presence, looking for that W. Doesn't quite have the heal in time for Jankos. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, there's another trade. Farming at about 9 a minute or so. Mickey forced down towards the bottom side of this. Jankos coming in, Thundering Smash available. They know Gilius has no flash. Limit going to jump in here, but Caps is there in time. Jankos gets the smite down, and that's the Scuttlecraft for him. Caps trading here as Abadaga tries to join the fight, but he's got no mana. He's got no way of getting into this fight, really, as Limit has
cancelled by Caps the first time when he TP'd back, and then Jankos came and cancelled it the second time. He lost around a wave and a half, 2 waves to that, and it's just been...
Reckless coming up. Jankos going to step forward now. As the Stormbringer can look to dive underneath this tower. Thundering Smash gets the stun. There's the Sky Splitter Stormbringer combo. He's knocked back, but Abadaga is done. The culling finds its mark, and now Caps is the target. Broken Blade going in with the World Ender, and Caps really has nowhere to go. Infernal Chains, he dashes away from it, but is that gonna be enough? Still has the Blast Cone. Meanwhile, in your picture-in-picture, you can see the supports in a battle to the death as we see Caps fall off towards the top. Reckless in position behind Jankos. Broken Blade here looking to line it up. The Encore just short of Limit as he flashes away. Caps is off towards the top side of the fight, and it's a 5v4.
Here comes Wonder.
of Schalke right now. Wonder going in, Jankos there as well. You can see Wonder coming in with the unstoppable onslaught, and that's already one kill. Limit's down, and now the numbers switch in favor of G2.
Oh,
Mickey with a great flank position as they look for more damage here. Mickey healed up with the Moonstone, able to be kept alive. The Super Mega Death Rocket goes wide, but Abadage will get the kill in the end. Wonder looking for Gilius underneath the tower, can't quite get him. In the end, a 2-for-1 trade in favor of G2.
Yeah, but G2 end up walking away with the Drake, and they should be able to get the mid turret off the back of it as well. So there were question marks around, would they be able to get these early game leads? They're constantly going for skirmishes.
The game goes. And Schalke looks like they're just playing to catch waves right now. They were looking for a pick. It looks like they're on the defense.
Falling prey to the aggression of G2, finding those good late game fights.
Oh!
And making plays like that. Clutch steal.
They did not have vision, I think.
Oh,
they did.
No, they
Scryer's Bloom.
did. They did.
Scryer's
The Scryer's Bloom, and then he fires the rocket. Boom. Steals away the dragon. Jankos' smites.
Yeah.
A bit questionable.
Yeah.
But
Well, the Super Mega Death Rocket does a ton of damage to objectives as Limit is caught out, uses the knockup to try and get away. Sky Splitter goes wild, but there is the explosive cast. Next on the menu is Gilius, should be able to walk his way away. The Encore just a little bit wide as G2 are perhaps playing off the wrong hymn sheet right there, but with the Rift Herald charging in, G2 are looking to up the tempo of this matchup.
But this was the bot lane tower that you talked about earlier, Kajal. They're looking for another pick.
Beat drop,
Dead, I think.
stage presence, ignite. Gilius is
Oh, the
taking,
shields.
but the turtle stance saves him.
Oh, Mickey.
However, Abadage is next on the menu. It's
the items that Schalke have. Wunder fighting against Limit here. Limit no flash.
Limit's going to jump away, but the unstoppable onslaught. Where's Neon? He has no flash, he has no cleanse, he has no way of getting away. Wonder gets the
Flash, so
kill.
it's so hard for him to even be on the same screen as anyone of G2. Caps takes him out, but look at Jankos on the side. He can
jumps
disable
in,
the tower.
Encore straight in as well, but there's the TP immediately from Broken Blade. Limit going in with a Magnet Storm, and they're looking for the damage. You can see everyone
The
ripped
rockets!
in. Here comes Aatrox. G2, you've been in this spot before, and the Aatrox lands, and the Emperor finds his victims. A double for Neon, a double for Broken Blade, and Wonder is Thunder. It's Schalke with the ace.
At the flick of a switch, Limit pulls the trigger.
Nail in the coffin for G2, you would say, because now Schalke with this late game team comp is even against G2. They have the Baron, and there's so much gold for them to collect on the map. There's still a mid-tier one, there's still a bot-tier one, but we're going to keep our eyes on what they do now, because the Dragon's up, and Schalke want to contest it. Broken Blade's popped the ult, he's going in, he has the flash.
This could have been the sole possibility for G2, but of course, we saw the Super Mega Death Rocket snipe away
Eyes
the
on
last
Caps.
dragon, and now you got to keep your eyes on Caps. You got to keep your eyes on the Lucian. He's stepping forward. Broken Blade with a 2-level advantage. Caps only level 13. Dragon down to 3,000. Scuttlecrab now secured for Schalke. Gilius on that front line. Wonder with no ultimate. Broken Blade going in with the further chase. There's Mickey. There's the culling. There's the encore. They catch Gilius. Limit dives onto the back line, and Caps is immediately exhausted. Limit just about
Neon's
down.
getting resets.
Come the rest of Schalke. Neon getting excited, as I'm sure all the Royal Blue fans out there are as well. Backing away. It looks like G2 have given it up. They're not going to go for the Drake steal.
It feels like there's just such a huge damage difference between the two teams. Schalke's composition is so straightforward. You play front to back. You keep the long range
And
carries.
if Mickey goes in and Neon gets a reset, then he's running forwards with the 3 items, with the Hurricane. He's going to shred all of G2.
Which means that the loser of tomorrow's match will go against Fnatic as the engage comes from G2.
Neon flashes away. Here comes Limit with the Magnet Storm. Stormbringer used by Jankos to try and get away. The Encore lands onto Neon as well, but the rest of G2 cannot follow up. Caps isn't even here yet. Broken Blade stepping in. Jankos pulled back. Mickey goes in with a body slam, but can't quite land it. And Schalke.
And all he has to do is dish out the damage.
Yeah, Mickey just got his flash up. Jankos doesn't have the ult yet. Wonder will have it up soon. So Neon's going to get it, I think.
Yeah, Neon can just solo this out. 3 dragons apiece. Jankos going in with a Thundering Smash. Gilius looking for the engage option. It's Mickey.
Gilius
flashes in. The zap connects as well. Mickey has to flash away. Decimating Smash not going to do too much, but there's the culling. Knocks Neon. Gilius knocked away with the explosive cast as well. And you can see the dive in, but the Encore lands onto Limit, and he's already dead. Decimating Smash flashed away by Broken Blade. Now G2 reset alive for a second. Neon doing as much work as he can. Abadage still alive on towards the bottom side. Neon down to about 3rd HP. Jankos trying to dive in. Mickey not quite able to connect on Abadage, and Neon is still alive. So is Broken Blade, so is Gilius, and so are the hopes perhaps for Schalke for
need to
win
run
this game. Abadage getting chased off towards the bottom side. Neon really can't join the fight. Mickey down. Now goes Caps in. Broken Blade down as well. G2 pushing 3 members strong in the mid lane. Caps trying to get chased onto Abadage here, but he can't get the damage down. Abadage's trying to turn it around, but meanwhile, the mid lane inhibitor tower is falling. G2 will take the turret. They'll back away immediately. Now Abadage has to run for the hills by himself. Are there any TPs available for G2? Wonder has one. Abadage is going to back. Wonder does not TP to the fight. Caps going to dash over the wall. He spots him. Abadage now in the wrong position at the wrong time. The rest of G2 on the
TPing
chase.
out. I think he's out.
And he's going to TP out because Wonder was TPing for
No
your
flash on
jungler.
Julius.
Wonder again, the front line. Limit doesn't have flash either. Goes in with the Magnet Storm, then looking for Wonder. Explosive Cast's going to knock two of them back, and look at Wonder. He's just healed up once again, and Limit's already dead. Reckless takes the kill. The Encore has already been used. G2 might turn back towards the Baron. Abadage putting some damage down onto Mickey still.
Composition.
Jinx
Neon
Rocket still.
stolen it before.
Wonder's trying to stand in the
Here it
way.
comes.
Wonder blocks it. That would have been close if it had been able to get in there. Now Wonder feels like, well, Schalke decide they don't want it.
Yeah.
Cloud Soul secured now for G2.
I feel like perhaps Caps can dash out, he has a stopwatch flash, everything. So G2 sieging onto this top tower. 40 minutes into the game, they have Baron, they have Cloud Soul, Schalke need to mount a defense.
Limit has to perfect engage something. Like, you can see all of the flank wards are positioned for G2.
Oh,
and Caps
Caps
can just stand at the back of it. He
Look at his
joins the
items.
fight. Double cannon minions pushing in here. They're looking for this inhibitor tower. G2 have held on to the 41-minute mark. Schalke have put up a fight, but right now, G2 are the ones knocking on the series win, looking to get into that upper bracket and fight either Rogue or Mad Lions, depending on tomorrow's results. Schalke really can't step forward. That inhibitor tower already down to Culling.
Oh my lord.
Ripping through Broken Blade, and now Wonder on the front. The Encore goes a little bit wide, but the inhibitor tower's fallen. Schalke reset. You've got one last fight. You've got one last moment, one opportunity to find your shot, to find your mark, because right now G2 are just walking through your base, and G2 want to do this one by the numbers. One last inhibitor tower, one last inhibitor here for Schalke, one last sally into the breach as Neon gets culled to half his HP. Wonder tanks the tower for a year. The charm comes out and is all on Limit. He's already dead before he can even join the fray. No flash burn, no Magnet Storm, shut down. I'm sorry, but did you have some DPS, Schalke? Because it looks like you're the ones getting DPS down. G2, you took your darn time about it, but in the end, Caps will pick up the triple. Caps will pick up the quadra, and they will take the final inhibitor. It was back and forth for a few moments. Schalke held a reverse sweep in their hands, but G2 shut the damn door in their face. G2 will go through to the upper bracket.
What a series, huh?
What a series.
Schalke taking G2 to the